Hello YouTubers. I am here because I promised Q&A and you guys were very generous in putting questions in the description. So I'm going to answer those questions right now. I have my phone right here. So I'm going to go into the videos in which the questions were asked and I'm going to answer them. So first from Dalton Gowdy or Dalton Gody, sorry if I mispronounced the names. Dalton Gody, then in parentheses the wallflower. It says, what is my favorite and least favorite style of dance to do? So the answer to that is my favorite styles would either be contemporary, because it's just fun, or hip-hop, surprisingly, and I'll get to why I don't put a lot of hip-hop on here. And my least favorite style of dance would probably be tap, because I haven't been doing it for that long. In fact, I haven't been dancing for that long, but I've only been tapping for a couple of weeks, sorry. And so, yeah, so it would either be, tap. I also like jazz, too. Jazz is fun. I don't like acro. I don't like acrobatics, because I get hurt easily by doing acrobatics. And so, yeah, but I like contemporary and hip-hop. So, sorry for the long explanation. And, yeah, I also like jazz, but, yeah, so going into the next question. Now, all these next questions are going to be from Awesome Lady 5466. So, it says, how long have I been watching Dance Moms? And the answer to that would be since the very end of season 1, because that's when I started getting into dancing. And so I saw this one YouTube clip of Brooke dancing and I thought that was very cool, so I watched an episode and then I got addicted. And then I've watched it ever since then. So I'm not I wasn't a watcher from the very beginning, but I caught on very soon. And then another one says, I miss the Highlands and the Lucasiacs. I do very much. Chloe was my favorite dancer on the show. And, yeah, like I said, Chloe was my favorite dancer on the show. And, however, what Abby was doing to her was really bad, and it broke my heart every time I saw her cry. So am I happy that she's gone from the Abby Lee Dance Company? Yes. But I do miss her dancing on the show every week. But there's her YouTube channel, so if you're not already subscribed to her, follow Chloe Lucasiak on YouTube. Next question is, was I always flexible or did I get flexible over time? Flexibility was one thing that I had to work at very diligently. I'm not naturally flexible whatsoever, but if you work, you can get flexible. And it takes everybody a different amount of time to get flexible. So when I started dancing, it took me about 6 months to get my splits, to get my left and right splits, and then for my middle split it took about a year. So people have different times in which they can become flexible. I've known people who were not flexible and then a week later they come back and they have all 3 of their splits. So it basically depends on how your body can quickly mold into being flexible. And and then the next question was, do I take dance class or am I self-trained? This is a weird one. So when I first started dancing, I went 2 years self-trained. And then becoming self-trained, I learned a lot of tricks. That's how I became flexible. And then my first year of actual training, which includes ballet class and jazz class and lyrical class, I made my elite company. And that was about 2 years ago. And then I was self-training myself for 2 years. So technically, when they say how long I've been dancing, I've technically been dancing for 2 years. But like doing randomly dancing around my basement, that was 2 years before that, so that would technically also be 2 years. But when people ask me how long I've been dancing, I just say 2 years. So yes, I am not self-trained. I am on a competition team. This is my 2nd year on being on a competition team. I plan to do it more. And yeah, Another one is lyrical / contemporary your forte in dance? You do those a lot. That's why I ask. Probably all these from Do You Take Dance Class Yourself? Those are from Jay Wills. And how do I explain this? The reasons why I like contemporary are because they're really interesting to watch. They're really interesting to make. And those are, when I started choreographing contemporary routines, it was because those were the type of dance that made me the least tired, and those were the easiest to choreograph because you can pick and choose a lot of things, and you could basically be free in choreographing. And like I said, it makes you the least tired because when I'm tired when I dance, I don't dance as well as do a lot of other people. So contemporary dance is the type of dance that I warm up with. Even after I stretch and do that, I have to do like a warm-up dance, and that's always a contemporary dance, a slow one. And then, since they look good, I just post them to my channel. I also like doing hip-hop. I love doing hip-hop, actually. I've been doing hip-hop for a very, very long time. However, the reason why I don't post hip-hop dances is because I cannot choreograph a hip-hop dance for my life, and I cannot freestyle for my life. I cannot break dance for my life, but I can do hip-hop choreography very, very well. So that's why I don't post a lot of hip-hop. And then jazz, I'm afraid it'll look too girly, or you won't like it, because I make a lot of faces. I occasionally post jazz, but I have to be kind of conscious of what type of jazz I post. So yeah, but I have a jazz dance that's coming up very, very soon. It's entitled Do Your Thing, and watch out for that. So yeah, and then and so one person asked if they could get to know me a little bit without disclosing any private information. So I just turned 15 years old last week. So yeah, last week Tuesday, June 23rd, I turned 15 years old. What else? What do I like to do when I'm not dancing? Well, aside from dancing, I'm a very musical person, so I play the piano. I've been playing that for 9 years. I'm in the school choir, and I made the top choir this year. And then I also play the alto saxophone in my school band, so I'm very involved in music and all that stuff. And the reason why my channel name is Answer the Math Geek, which I've been wanting to change for a year, but I couldn't find a better name, was because I like to do math and science, and people keep asking me, you should go on So You Think You Can Dance, or you should go and dance professionally, which I don't want to do because I want to go to college and I want to study physics and become a physicist when I grow up. So yeah, that's what I do outside of dance. What else is there? This is weird. Oh yeah, and I told you my favorite things on the channel that I have done. My favorite videos to make were definitely these are dance combos. In the Shallows was very easy to make. It was very fun to choreograph, very easy to choreograph. It was very natural. I didn't have to really think about it. Trumpets was also a fun one. Algorithms. By the way, all these I suggest you watch because I think they're my best ones. I liked Algorithms. Skyline was a weird one to choreograph. Because that's when I did my choreographing process. I improv'd, and then what I liked from the improv I would implement in the dances, and what I didn't like I would change. And then Skyline, I originally thought it was better than it was, and so people kept criticizing it, so it's not as good as what I originally thought it would be. Pocket Full of Posy was a good one. Other ones. Don't Ask, Just Tell. That was one of the only hip-hop dances that I choreographed myself, and so I thought it turned out pretty good. Disco Inferno was a fun one. People didn't like it though, but I don't care, it was still fun. What was another really fun one? Got a Clue that was the one where I did a lot of turns. And so there was this one part where I did 4 turns, and then I did 5 more turns out of that. So I think that was the only time I've ever done that. Tuslamem was a very interesting dance to choreograph, one that not many people would think of. And so I got a lot of props for choreographing and thinking of the thing for that dance. So watch that. Watch Me Fly was not fun. Yeah, pretty much it. And then my favorite role plays to do. My easiest ones, all my Maddie ones are the easiest ones to make. But the ones that were very easy to make were Emotions was good, without a word. And if you're wondering how long a role play takes for me, it could take anywhere from 15 minutes straight. I take the dances. I get the dances from an app, and then I download them to my camera roll. That takes a minute, and then I just do the role play in iMovie, and then I type up the description, copy paste that. I save the project to my camera roll, and then I upload it through YouTube, and then I paste it into the description box on the posting. So it can take anywhere from 15 minutes, and then this is what breaks in between 4 days. That was my longest one. I think the longest role play that I've ever made was Escape Artist. That was a very hard one to make. Either Escape Artist or I'll make Kendall one sick long. That's why I don't do them often, but you can see that I do. But my mama told me it was an easy one. There was another role play that I did, Release Me, that I was about to put on YouTube, but then I thought it was bad, and so I deleted it. So I might remake it, but yeah. So that was my Q&A. I hope you enjoyed it, and please request, comment, like, subscribe, but no hate. I've had a lot of hate, and I don't appreciate it, so no hate, please. Thank you very much, and bye.